Okay, guys, so there's a lot. There's a lot of WWE news that's going around on the socials right now, but that's not the main focus of this video. What I want to talk about is Rhea Ripley. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I have fan casted Rhea for quite a long time as Wonder Woman. She is perfect over the WrestleMania weekend. And I've heard this a lot, especially from friends who are currently working as WWE extras. Since seeing Rhea, like, she has lost a lot of muscle mass. And when we talk about this, I often said that she's probably, which is going to make sense with all this like WWE letting people go. And I don't think Rhea is one of the people who was approached for a 50% pay cut because of this. But to get us back on subject, her muscle mass loss, right? I remember telling them, and I've always said this, like, I think she's getting ready to transition to Hollywood. And friends would be like, well, why do you think that? And I was like, well, what we've learned from Batista and The Rock is there's no need for them to be as muscular as they are, because they're both, I think, are over 6'4", and at their leanest on camera, they are like still 90% muscular or bigger than the average male actor or male movie star. And the same can be said about Rhea Ripley. I think that normally her size is huge, right? Compared to the Sydney Sweeneys and the Odessas and the Zendayas, right? Comparatively, she is a giant, but she's not. Like, to me and my other friends that are within the business, she is, that's crazy as it sounds, normal. And to a lot of people within the WWE community, she is awe-inspiring, right? But again, in film and television, she is not. So she would have to lose mass, because I'm sure they want her to be opposing, but not as opposing, okay? Because again, her now lean, she is still bigger than 99.9% of the actresses or actors that would be going for the role of Wonder Woman. That's what I said at that time. Okay, and also there was this thing, somebody on, I think, Instagram, somebody pointed this out, and Rhea said, she repeated back, oh, I'm dealing with a eating disorder. Now, this is neither here or there, but again, I said to friends, like, I don't know if that's true or if that was just a clapback, because they just gave Rhea the title. And I don't think WWE as a company would put such a heavy responsibility on someone currently going through a mental health and body crisis. That would be banana balls, right? Like, you would say, okay, go home, let's get you some help, let's get you in the care so you can come back to do those things. And I said, if they don't mention this at WrestleMania or the Raws after, I think it was just a clapback. And neither WWE or herself has referenced this quote or this post or this reply again. So I do think it was a clapback to, make somebody feel shitty. And yeah, I think she's getting ready for a role. Now, again, I've casted her as Wonder Woman. Someone pointed out that Tom King has been following her and that they're working on this Mr. Miracle thing, and that Rhea has probably been casted as Big Barda. And I know a lot of people who know who this character is, and who don't know who this character is. I'll put a picture of them on here. But everybody's like, oh, that's animation, because the project we talked about is animation. However, James Gunn has been on the record that said he's only casting people who in animation who will then show up in live action. So it makes sense. James Gunn has casted wrestlers before. We know this as Dave Batista played Drax, and John Cena is Peacemaker. So this wouldn't be a far reach. Now, I didn't see Big Barda coming, but that's still a great cast. I can also see her playing Grell, who is Darkseid's daughter within Amazon. And Big Barda is cool. Also Wonder Woman. But yeah, so that's what I want to touch on. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As usual, stay excellent.